Well, at this time, we want to welcome back, as soon as they're ready with the piano there. We have some entertainment for you tonight. And our first one is, he's a local young man. You heard him sing the Star Spangled Banner, and did he do an awesome job or what? Well, he not only has an awesome voice to sing, he can play the piano also. So let us welcome back at this moment Crismat Mateo as he entertains us with Halo by Beyonce.
Good evening, everybody. So how are we all doing tonight? Did we enjoy that opening number by the ladies? I thought they were very talented. I can't wait to see the rest of the show. But for now, I'm gonna sing a little song for you guys. Remember those walls I built, baby, they're tumbling down. They didn't even put up a fight, they didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I found my angel now. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking, the risk that I'm taking. I'm never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it won't fade away. You hit me like a ray of sun, burning through my darkest night. You're the only one that I want. Think I'm addicted to your light. Swore I'd never fall again, but this don't even feel like falling. Gravity can't forget to pull me back to the ground again. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking, the risk that I'm taking. I'm never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it won't fade away. I can see your halo, 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 halo. Whoa, I can see your halo.
Wow, that was awesome, Crismat. Thank you. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Crismat. Keep singing. Keep doing it. Well, all right, moving right along, we would like at this time to recognize and honor some very special and important people to the Festival of Harvest Holidays, and that is the 2013 Grand Marshals for the festival. This year we have two of them, and before I ask them to stand up to recognize, I'd like to read to you a little bit about them. And the first one that we are recognizing as one of the 2013 Harvest Holidays Grand Marshal is Don Marshall Sr. Don Marshall, a lifelong area resident who first took part in Harvest Holidays events near the time of the very first festival, is one of this year's Grand Marshals for Harvest Holidays. Marshall's parents were John, the 1973 Grand Marshal, who came to the United States from Switzerland at the age of 11 to the Sacramento area and then drifted before arriving in McFarland, where he met his wife, Letha Damon, an early graduate of the Fresno State Teachers College. Don was raised at the family farm on Road 136 and Avenue 12 in Tulare County and attended Early March School and graduated from Delano High School in 1953. He earned the State Farmer Award with the DHS Future Farmers of America chapter, of which he was president. He recalls showing an animal in one of the first 5 shows, 1946 or 1947, he said. He was a member of the Del Mac Young Farmers and for about 10 years was in Early Mart 4-H. Within a year after his graduation, he bought 80 acres near his home and farmed there until his retirement about 10 years ago. He raised his own children, Donald Jr. and Susan, on the 511 Road 136 farm, where he has resided the last 30 years with wife Mary. Until about 5 years ago, he had helped with the Junior Livestock Show. He has bought animals from youth, worked in the ring, and except for 5 or 6 years, he has probably attended every Junior Livestock Show for 60 years and worked most of them until about 5 years ago. For 20 years, he has served on the local Mosquito Abatement Board. He is a charter member of Sons of American Legion Post 124. For 6 years was a Delano Historical Society director. For about 10 years was on the Early Mart Co-op Gin Board. For some 25 years was an Early Mart Lions Club member, and for 57 years has been a member of Delano Elks Lodge. In the 70s, he spent 3 years on the Harvest Holidays Board of Directors. He remains active as a volunteer, barbecuing and cooking for many events. His son Donnie Jr. and wife Elizabeth have a son, Donald III. Don's daughter Susan resides in Larkspur, California, with stepsons Kevin Jones and wife Pinky and 4 grandchildren. Don says he is looking forward to the Grand Marshal role, but says he was surprised with his selection because of the many other people who have played a role in Harvest Holidays and the community. If we could have the house lights at this time, and I'm going to ask Don to stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, Don Marshall Sr. Thank you, Don, and for all you do. I know because I've been a recipient of many of his barbecues. The man can cook. Not too long ago, the Chamber of Commerce and Harvest Holidays had an all-you-can-eat meat dinner. They barbecued over 1,000 pounds of meat, but they had some awesome chicken and tri-tip and ribs, man. If you didn't go, you missed out. And Donald was one of the barbecuers. So thank you, Don, for all you do. Our second Grand Marshal for 2003 is also a very well-known gentleman here in our community. Grand Marshal for this year's Harvest Holiday celebration is Juvenal Montemayor, who in 2009 earned the same title for the local Cinco de Mayo festival. He has advanced in the field of agriculture to employ hundreds of persons in his agricultural fields and cold storage. Born in Mexico in 1957, he began at age 14 as a farm laborer and continued to earn his education. He comes from a family of 7 brothers and 3 sisters. In 1972, his parents decided to make Delano their home after many years migrating to different states to harvest crops. In the mid-1970s, while working for Horonas Farms, he became a swamper, then continued with Chase Farms as an irrigator. In the late 1970s, he became a foreman for Lusage Farms, overseeing many crews, and in 1978, purchased 3 bobtail trucks. In 1984, he showed his own leadership and independence as a gunny sucker or tijuanero, selling fruit to markets. He would take local fruit to the LA area for profit. In 1995, he purchased a small cold storage located on Glenwood Street and purchased agricultural land. He then employed his brothers and sisters, what a go, put the family to work. In 2002, he purchased a large piece of land on Delano's outskirts and built a large cold storage along with buying agricultural land starting with 160 acres. He continued to add acreage and to oversee crews with aid from his family. Montemayor and his loving wife of some 35 years have 6 loving children. Juvenal does not forget his struggling youth, and it is reflected in his many large donations to various organizations, clubs, and individuals. A major contribution was the purchase of a DARE vehicle for the Delano Police Department to assist in educating and deterring young youth from drugs and gangs. He also contributed to the development of the city's soccer fields south of Delano. His contributions also have been to Delano Elks Lodge, where he once donated his winnings to the Purple Pig to benefit the Crippled Kids Foundation, Delano Bengals, Delano Little League, men's and girls soccer teams, Cinco de Mayo, and several churches. For his contributions to the community and his drive to become a leader in the local agricultural industry, Montemayor deserves to be one of this year's Grand Marshals. If we could again have the house lights. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Juvenal Montemayor. Thank you, Juvenal, for all you do. We really appreciate you. Let's give a round of applause to our 2013 Harvest Holidays Grand Marshals.